Here we are at Game Goblins, and we've got Space Wolves with Marine Allies versus the Dark Eldar. And it is going to be the Dark Eldar's turn one here in a second. We've got the Scalper Squadron that's fixing to come in. So, yep, and we've got the drop pods lined up, so let's get this started.
Yes!
Alright, turn one Dark Eldar movement phase. The troops in the first Raider disembarked and the Raider moved. The Venoms came in, they missed their deep strike target, which was that lone cavalry wolf over there. The Ravagers moved a little bit, not much, just to get line of sight to them. And this Raider over here stayed still. So moving on to shooting.
Really cool ones right over there if you want to lift them up to look at.
So Dark Eldar shooting.
That's the new ones that just came out.
Nothing really happened. The priest didn't die at all, and the Wolf Cavalry only took one wound. Kind of disappointing for the Dark Eldar, but moving on to Space Wolves, turn one. So end of Space Wolf movement, turn one. All of his drop pods came in. He's got the Skyhammer formation with grab guns rather. It's probably in my head anyways. He's got a bunch of wolves coming up at me, and he's going to charge the finish. Moving on to Space Wolf shooting. Okay, so Space Wolf shooting, pretty even exchange, not much happened except for putting a glancing hit on the Disintegrator Cannon Ravager, and he did get first blood by killing the Rack Squad that was inside the Venom, and put a glancing hit on it, but other than that, nothing of note really happened. So moving on to the Assault phase. Dark Eldar movement, turn two. None of the reserves came in, so moved the Ravager and the Venom back, as well as the Raider and Venom moved back. The Ravager moved. This Ravager is mobilized, and the Raider popped up out of cover. So we're going to move on to the shooting phase. So end of Space Wolf Assault phase, turn one. The Venom got destroyed and the Racks came out. That Venom is still alive, surprisingly. Other than that, nothing else happened. So moving on to Dark Eldar, movement phase, turn two. Dark Eldar movement, turn two. None of the reserves came in, so moved the Ravager and the Venom back, as well as the Raider and Venom moved back. The Ravager moved. This Ravager is mobilized, and the Raider popped up out of cover. So we're going to move on to the shooting phase. Okay, so end of Dark Eldar shooting. This Raider the troops inside managed to kill off a few of his troops. This Ravager snapshot into them and managed to pick off a few more. This Ravager put a glancing hit, a pinning hit rather on that, and made it snapshot. The Venom didn't do much. The Raider missed, and the Racks over there took out two with the Oscafactor. So moving on to Space Wolves movement turn. Alright, so the end of Space Wolf movement, we've got the Wolf Cavalry coming up to presumably charge this Raider. Other than that, not a whole lot moved. The Dreadnought moved forward a bit. The jetpack squads have moved towards this squad of Calibite Warriors, and the that is a Wolf Priest, right? That is a Wolf Priest, right?
Wolf Lord, yes.
Wolf Lord, okay. I've been getting it wrong, I apologize. Anyways, moving on to Space Wolf. Alright, so Space Wolf in the shooting phase, turn two. I said assault earlier, but it was actually shooting. The Grav Kings decimated the Raider and forced the troops out of it. The squad over here blew up the Ravager. Those assault Marines killed off 2 Calvite warriors. And other than that, nothing else has really changed on the battlefield. So moving on to the Space Assault phase.
Mazzini snake eyes.
He's insane, yeah. Okay, so assault phase, the Ravager was destroyed in close combat. The racks are running, and they failed their charge range. Other than that, yeah, a lot has changed now. So moving on to Dark Eldar turn 3. Dark Eldar movement turn 3. Not much move except for the Warlord coming in and these guys coming out. The Venom popped up there in that building, so you can shoot down at them. And the Raider came out, so we can try to pop the Dreadnought. So moving on to Dark Eldar shooting phase. Dark Eldar shooting turn 3. The only squad that was killed was by the Archon's 3 Medusa. It was completely wiped out by the I-Burst, but we managed to kill an Assault Marine from the Venom's fire. The Dreadnought's down to 1 hull point. And the Calvite warriors over here did not do anything to these guys. So moving on to Space Wolves, we've got turn 3? Yeah, armor 3. Space Wolves movement phase turn 3. The Wolf Cavalry's moved up a little bit. They have moved backwards. The Space Marines Grav Gun squad has finally moved. The Dreadnoughts moved up next to the Archon's Raider. And the Assault Marine squad's in position to charge them. Charge the Red Calvites. And the other Assault Marine squad has moved towards the objective. So moving on to Space Wolves shooting phase. Alright, end of Space Wolf shooting phase, turn 3. The Assault Marines managed to drop the Calvites down to 1 soldier, but other than that, most of the troops ran. So moving on to the Space Wolves assault phase, turn 3. Alright, so end of assault phase, turn 3 with the Space Wolves. The Warlord's Raider was wrecked. The Red Calvite squad was finished off by the Assault Marines. And the Red Raider was wrecked as well. Other than that, it's not looking good for the Dark Eldar right now. The Green Calabites have managed to live another turn, but hopefully with the auto reserves coming in, things will start to turn around. So moving on to Dark Eldar 2. Alright, so Dark Eldar movement turn 4. The Dark Artisan came in there, or end of movement rather. The Scourges came in, but they're capping down to dangerous terrain.
Someone came out of the bathroom.
Venom dropped down.
Give them a
still running,
prize tonight.
other than that, we're fixing to move on to Dark Eldar.
I asked, they said wait for you.
Yeah. Alright, so Dark Eldar shooting, they finally managed to do something. The green squad over here managed to kill a, what was he?
Cyber Priest.
Cyber Priest. And 2 more of his puppies. The Dark Artisan didn't do too hot. They only managed to take out 2 grab cannons and a regular bolter. The Scourges managed to drop the Dreadnought and the Venom fight it out. But other than that, nothing too big of note that's really game-changing at the moment. So moving on to Space Wolves movement turn 4. Yeah. Alright, so end of Space Wolf movement phase, turn 4. We've got the wolf, the lone puppy under there. And then the Wolf Cavalry here have snuck up behind the Dark Artisan. The Assault Marines have kind of bunched up over here, probably fixing to capture that, take that objective. And the Space Wolf that has given the Dark Eldar the most problems this entire game is now chasing the lone Venom. So moving on to Space Wolf shooting phase turn 4. Alright, so Space Wolf shooting phase turn 4. The grab cannons took down the Warlord. And the drop pod missiles didn't do much to the Dark Artisan squad. So moving on to the assault phase. Alright, so Space Wolf's assault phase turn 4. The Wolf Cavalry got into a fight with the Dark Artisan. They managed to knock off a wound on it. The Space Wolf over there managed, well, he didn't make his charge, but so far that's all that's happened during the bottom of turn 4. So moving on to Dark Eldar turn 5. Movement phase. Alright, Dark Eldar movement turn 5. The rat regrouped. The Venom moved forward a little bit, and the Scourges are fixing to attack the Graf Cannon Marines. So moving on to shooting phase turn 5. Alright, so end of Dark Eldar shooting. The Wolf is still alive. The Grab Squad is gone, thanks to the Haywire Blasters and Venom. The Rack ran towards the objective and is close enough to secure it. So, moving on to Dark Eldar Assault Phase turn 5. Dark Eldar Assault Phase, the Dark Artisan managed to take out a Wolf Cavalry. So that was the only combat that needed to be resolved. So moving on to Space Wolf movement turn 5. End of movement phase for the Space Wolves. They actually lost a Marine and they ran off the objective. So the lone cavalryman over there moved on to capture the other objective. So moving on to Space Wolf shooting phase. Turn 5. Probably the briefest shooting phase ever. The only shot fired was from a flamethrower into the lone rat. Moving on to assault phase.
Hey, they're locked up next turn.
End of Dark Eldar, or end of Space Wolf assault phase turn 5. The only thing that was killed was another Space Cavalryman. And during the charge phase, the green guys managed to kill off the lone puppy down there. So
my body's already like
let's see if the game continues.
So this doesn't happen. I ain't gonna make it.
It does not. So
Is it? I thought 3 continues.
no. Plus, I think the store's
Yeah, we
fixing
got
to
it
close.
anyways.
Yeah. So even if it was, I guess we're just going to call it here. So for the score, you've got the 4 objective, and you've got Slay the Warlord and Line Breakers. So.
I don't have line breaker. I lost it.
Oh yeah, you did.
I got 3. I don't have that.
You've got both 3s. So
Do I have the 4 because they're...
yeah, you do.
Okay.
So you've got it. So good game, sir.
Yeah.